Hi there, Nick Frankel here from Morton Real Estate. Just wanted to share with you some insights that we've picked up over the last week and over the Easter period. What we can see here are a whole bunch of our markets, and these are the volumes of listings that we've been tracking inside those markets. What we see here, the light blue being the one bedrooms, the dark blue being two bedrooms, and three bedrooms being the yellow. So you can see across these what we would call considered to be their inner city markets, Zetland, Waterloo, Pyrmont, Potts Point, Sydney and Surrey Hills. Now what we can noticeably see is the volumes increase of the one, twos and threes across these six markets pretty consistently with each other. So what that means is that there's going to be more competition in those markets than what we've had before, and in some instances what we've ever had before. What we figure, this is a combination of a couple of things. This is a combination of Airbnb property coming back into the long-term market as a combination of the corporate clients and corporate tenants vacating those properties because they no longer have those tenants in place anymore because they've been stood down or some other arrangement. And we're just obviously not seeing a lot of leasing occurring. So the stock that would normally push through the market is still hanging around. So there's a combination of those three different factors that have led to these large increases here. Now, what we're seeing in the middle to outer ring of Sydney as well through St Leonard's, Crows Nest, Wentworth Point a little bit further out, Ermington, Riverwood, Hurstville, Macquarie Park, is that they're really, and those markets aren't really doing too much in terms of the additional volumes coming in place. So that is good news. And Woolloomooloo, even though it's in the inner ring, we're really not seeing a whole bunch of, or not a dramatic volume change in that particular market, mainly because it's certainly in our space, we see a lot of Navy tenants there in Woolloomooloo, and they're still holding firm in their properties and not vacating. So less corporate tenants, less Airbnb basically in that particular market. So that's what's been happening in these markets. So obviously for price considerations, if there is greater volume of property on the markets, we're going to see a downward pressure on price because we've also got less tenants out there competing for these properties at the moment. So it's a very tough spot to be in. It will come back, but that's actually what's happening right this moment. I'm also going to share with you as well tenant inquiry. It's on a daily basis here from the 25th of March. That's when we can know, from that point, we could no longer do open for inspections, and that was that last round of social distancing. Obviously, the inquiry, this is averaged out across the volumes listings that we're actually holding at any one time. So it's a better metric. Is that we're really in this subdued period here. We did start to see it increase just before Easter, but obviously Easter and everyone's on break, it really did dissipate back down. We're also looking here at tenants inspecting properties. So obviously these high peaks coming through here are the Saturday open for inspections. We can't do those anymore. So these are now the volumes that we've been doing. So that was straight after the 25th, that first Saturday. The second Saturday rallied a little bit. And obviously we didn't have a Saturday this week, Friday, Saturday and Monday being public holidays. So that's sort of where we're at this week. However, what we have found is that the type of inquiry that is coming through is very, very qualified. So we're seeing an increase of tenants coming into our properties now, even though we're getting less inquiry and less people looking at those properties, but there's greater qualification around those ones that are actually moving, have a genuine property need, and they need to move and they need to do it relatively quickly. So that is good news. Once you do have an application, hold on to it and get them through. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help. Thank you.